Crikey, folks. How are you? It's me, Steve Irwin. Thought you'd seen the last of me, eh? Well, nope. We went right back into my archives for another episode of my deadliest encounters. This time, we're studying a rare peck animal called the six-week boys. I'm telling you, folks, you can't buy this kind of access. Let's take a closer look at the boys' leaders as they meet each other for the very first time. Eric?
Max? Is that you?
Hi.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
So, what are you up to this summer?
Believe it or not, I'm actually going on a 6-week canoe trip.
No way. So am I.
Hopefully I'll see you there. That'll be
That's so
amazing.
crazy. Okay, as good trippers.
Yep, obviously. Yep.
What we should do is we should get our worst fears for the trip out.
Yeah.
Right now, validate
On the
them,
same page,
and
we'll
then
be good for the entire
definitely
trip.
None of
Yeah.
them will happen.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
I'll
right, go
begin. How about if our big zipper breaks in our tent and we have to use the dungeon zipper the entire trip?
Yeah, that would be crazy. Pulling one out of the air right now, totally don't even know if it's okay. I'm a sleeping bag, right?
Very nice one.
Keeps me warm at night.
Very nice one.
Third day, get rid of it.
Yeah. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Yeah, it's fine. How about if, up until day 3, day 30, 3-0, we don't have any actual portage or any actual campsites?
That would be crazy. Let's
That would be
focus on me again.
Yeah.
I got a fishing rod
Yeah.
from my dad. It was
You did.
great. So cool.
Very
right?
nice one as well.
Perfectly
Yeah.
collapsible and everything. Let's just imagine a world where we don't catch any fish on it.
No, no
And we
fish.
lose it day 7.
Day 7, yeah. How about, bring it back to me, myself actually, day 7, that same day, I popped my brand new Thermarest.
Wow, cool. All right, enough about you. I brought exactly one shirt.
Only one.
Right?
Only one.
Let's just take that shirt, throw it down a set.
Yeah, don't need that shirt. Don't need it at all.
Why have it?
Don't need a shirt. All right, how about wrapping things up? Biggest fear of the trip? Extreme danger.
I didn't even think about that.
No, it's the biggest one.
There's
The biggest one.
Oh, but you know what? It's 42 days ago.
No, nothing's gonna go wrong. None of that stuff is gonna happen. It's gonna be
Absolutely,
fine.
everything's gonna be fine. All right, I think I hear the boys coming over
See
there.
them over there?
So, put your tripper faces on. Let's
Yeah.
go talk to them. Gentlemen,
Boys?
how are you?
Hey. All right, we've got an excellent summer plan. Got a pretty big canoe trip. This is the 6-week.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
We just wanna paddle all day. We just wanna paddle fears away. We just want some coffee all day. We just want some coffee, chips staying away.
This is the 6-week.
Don't catch us dumping up. Don't catch us dumping up. Lily, we do not. This is the 6-week. Long days we crush them. Sets how we shoot them. Packouts we do them.
Under 3 hours.
This is the 6-week. Solo flipping one pump. X's on all the dumps. Don't catch us stepping up. This is the 6-week. Tents in our area. Portion hysteria. We did not get Jardia.
Fiona! I checked my mail! I made you a corsage! Will you be my date to banquet?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Savas Blacken. Throughout the trip, he has assembled 5 fire emblems, which allowed him to craft the Fire Gauntlet, which then gave him the name Firefather throughout our trip. In addition to being Firefather, he's also one of the 3 Sauce Trio boys. Ladies and gentlemen, Savas Blacken.
Here's
Cameron Gibb, also known as Gibb or Gibbs. Face of a 17-year-old, but the beard of a 40-year-old. He's the greatest storyteller you will ever meet. Tell us one of these enthralling stories.
All right. Did you guys hear about that time that I went on like this 6-week canoe trip with like 9 other guys?
No, let's hear it, bro.
All right. So basically, I was on this canoe trip for 6 weeks with like 9 other guys.
Oh my God!
Whoa.
That's already out of middle, beginning, and end. Congratulations.
This is my good friend Edward Ernest Damery. He was known for quite a few things on our trip. 3 I'm gonna be sharing with you today. The first one is he started this thing that we did throughout most of our trip called the Pirate Game, in which he would sing this stupid little song, paddle up beside your boat, grab the gunnel, and then take all of your schwant that is in the boat currently, and then say "arg" and paddle over. Thusly, we called him the Pirate King. He's also not allowed to touch any cans at TL for fear that he might cut himself accidentally for like the 5th time. Also, if you're paddling in the same boat as him, you're in the stern and he's in the bow, get ready for a sore back for all of the leaning you're gonna have to do to correct his gunnel hugging.
Dude, Bonza! Oh, sorry about that, folks. I just had to go wrestle a moose over there. Can you believe it? Such beautiful creatures. Anyways, back to our main story. The 6-week boys. The 6-week boys spent about a week or so on this lake called Reindeer. Giant monster of a lake, about 250 kilometers to be exact. They faced a lot of weird weather on that lake. Most of it was good. This was not one of those days. Let's hear about it, boys. All right, guys, wrapped up over here. Let's go.
All right, wrapped up. So, as you guys can see, we have a bit of a gnarly crossing over there to our left. If you look out, you can kind of see swells ranging from 6 to 8 feet. Realistically, it's a tailwind, so there's like 0% chance stuff's gonna go wrong. It's looking like it's gonna be about a 4-kilometer crossing, boys, so we should be able to crush that pretty quickly. Myself and Ethan will be in the lead, and Max will be speedboat. All right, right on, guys. Let's get it. Let's do it.
All right, Alex, man, we're in your ski. What could go wrong?
Bill, I just want you to know, we just got a bit of water in the boat, okay? Don't worry about it.
Alex, like, you sure it's a bit of water, man? Like, I feel it on my knees.
No, we're good. Don't worry about it. Hold on. Yo, Aaron, I don't think we're going to swap or anything, but
Sharon!
we're going to swap.
Sharon! The gunnels are underwater!
Sure.
We're gonna swap! We're dumping! We're gonna swap! We're still swapping! We're still gonna dip!
Hey, boys. What's up? These waves look absolutely unreal for surfing. You guys want to give it a shot? Let's do it, guys. All right. Okay, Samus, ready? Yep. Okay, 3, 2, 1, paddle! Go forward! Go forward! Leap forward, Samus! Leap forward!
Gibbs yelling at us. I think he's in trouble.
No, it's not Gib. That's the wind, and it's telling you to paddle harder! Harder! I've never been better! Go, 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 go! All right, Ethan, we're doing pretty calm up here. There's a lot of waves out here, and having a little bit of difficulty keeping the boat straight back here. So, if you think you have to do a draw or a cross-bow draw, you go right ahead. I trust your judgment on this one.
Sounds good. There's one thing I should let you know, no stress.
Okay.
It's just that at a certain point we get so high up in the air, my paddle doesn't actually seem to touch the
Oh, don't worry, that's completely normal when you're canoeing sometimes.
Yep.
But right now we're gonna paddle back into shore, and we're gonna make sure Phil and Alex are all right.
Yep, absolutely.
Crikey! Isn't that just wild, folks? So next up, we have the boys trying to get to shore, to get some shelter from these ferocious waves. Now, in order to demonstrate properly what is happening as Aaron is protecting the lads with the boat from shore as they're removing all of the packs, we're gonna need a volunteer from the audience. Somebody really strong, somebody really ripped, somebody, in fact, Reese Langstaff. You look like you are perfectly in the way. Get out of the way, mate. You right there. Stand up, mate. All right, folks. So, because the footage gets a bit grainy here, we needed someone to volunteer and perform an equally as difficult and ferocious task for Aaron to withstand. So luckily today here, we have NBA All-Star Shaquille O'Neal, who will be posting Aaron up the same ferocity that these waves were thrashing him. Let's see how this pans out.
Boys! Boys! I'm on the boat! I'm on the boat! The waves are so big! Boys, get to shore! Is everyone safe? Yeah, we're good. Get to shore! We're good.
Wait just a moment. You, come back here. We have a little parting gift for you that we think you might enjoy. A little souvenir from our trip. A rock! Straight from Reindeer Lake. Right to you, mate.
Hey, boys. Has anyone seen my sleeping bag?
Max, we lost that day 3.
Hello, coldness, my old friend.
I've come to sleep with you again. Ever since I lost my sleeping bag, getting shut-eye has been a drag. Now I must cuddle with Aaron for warm. It's so cold, I did not pack enough sweaters. And Max vowed as he lay, he cried a bang when he gets paid. He's sleeping. Max asking gifts to cuddle him for warmth. Make me warm beneath the mound of liners.
Sincere. Phil est très bon garçon. On this trip, Phil is my French tutor, and now I'm officially bilingual. Je parle très bien français. Phil is born and raised in the streets of St. Boniface, and he loves himself just like Kanye loves Kanye.
Mesdames et messieurs, Alexandre Smith. Alex here is our group's personal fitness trainer. Follow his IG account, Girls at Curls for Girls. Alex here saves us from all the extra calories that TL when he eats the Nutella for us every day.
Yo! Hey, yo! So this is Claude. Claude over the trip has sort of adopted the motto, not all who wander are lost. Not to mention his famous saying, if it's fun, it's not dangerous.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, have we got a surprise for you today? We have 2 whitewater tandem canoe experts to help teach us the basics. Why don't you introduce yourself, boys?
I'm Edward Damery. I'm Savas Blacken.
Would you like to tell us any of your certs?
Oh, we're certs?
Oh, we got certs.
Start it off.
We got Wafa,
Woofer,
Bofa,
Nova,
Boofer,
Artera.
Ego.
GoPro.
Lego.
GoPro.
Beta SV.
Alright, fine.
Beta AR.
I got the gold in sailing at Camp Stevens. Fine, we understand. Thank you. We will now open up the floor to questions from the audience. Yes, you.
Sorry. So I have a question. How do you brace in whitewater? Any tips? Any tricks? What do you do?
Yeah, so you're paddling in whitewater and you feel your boat getting a little shaky. First thing you want to do, drop your paddle. It's no use to you anymore. You have two paddles, they're on the end of your hands, or the end of your arms, and they're called your hands. Now
Yeah.
tell them what's next.
As well as having two paddles, you also have two new best friends. Left gunnel, right gunnel. These boats aren't designed to sink. Novas don't sink. Why? So you're gonna grab both the gunnels, hold onto the boat as tightly as possible. You're upside down, just hold onto the boat, you're not going anywhere.
Any other questions? Yes, you there.
Me?
Yeah.
Sweet. Any tips or tricks we should know about paddling in whitewater?
It's your specialty.
Yeah, so first thing you want to do, find out what side you're paddling on. I like to look at my hand. The L makes it on the left side, the big L's on the right side. So if I'm paddling on the left side here, first thing you want to do, butt right against the gunnel. A balanced boat is not a good boat. Then you want to choke up on the shaft of the paddle. The higher you are, the more control you have. Lastly, I've heard they've been teaching kids the stroke called the cross bow. Never do that. The bow should never ever steer. He's the motor. New stroke, cross stern. Some people, Max and Aaron, told me it's a really dangerous stroke and you should never do it. But I did the 6 weeks, so I know what I'm talking about.
Yes, you there.
Mr. Glockton, rumor is you have no whitewater experience. So.
Ha! Ha! That's a lie!
Hit him with it.
I boofed waterfalls, in the Cartoons River in New Zealand. Been swallowed by 98 holes on the Mandela River in Sweden. I've also surfed waves on the Ottawa and the Slapawamskat rivers here in the Great White North.
What do they teach you during all of that, Sav?
3 things: paddle hard, lean forward, and most importantly, boof everything. Looking at my watch and your watch too, I think we have 2 new students.
Yeah, come
They need to
introduce
introduce
yourselves.
themselves.
So this is Ethan Burnell. For the trip, he was a swamp master, so he kept everything with him. Hat, 2 sweaters, a bottle, a pair of boots, and his small personal. And in the middle of the trip, he got hurt on his toe, and he became Schwant himself.
Graham Irwin up here, please. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Graham Irwin. A few fun facts about Graham. First of all, he took his shirt off exactly 1 time this entire trip, and on that one eventful day, he burned himself. Next thing, Graham loves to read. He reads so much, in fact, that he reads about 3 books every 1 day. The perfect ratio. All right.
Very class. Time to come up with the whitewater song we taught you.
Uh, 98, 27, 3.
Friday night and water is high. Looking out for a line to try. A nice way so we can goof it. Anything will do. We're in the mood for a set. And when we find that set, you best bet we are the swimming queens. Young and sweet, most are 17. You can try, you can shoot, but you'll end up drinking from your boot. See that boat, watch them swamp, hey, you missed a V. Cause we are the swimming queens, still young and sweet, the rest of us are 16. You can try to shoot the right, but you may not end up dry tonight. Ooh, see that boat, watch them swamp, they are the swimming queens.
I had the pleasure of meeting this man 6 years ago. In that time, say that in that time, getting to know you the way that I did, I have been one of the most fortunate people. On a trip like this, there's a lot of times where you start to doubt yourself, but that's pretty hard to do when you have somebody like this beside you. He gasses you up, he helps you when you're down, and he is just such a rock, not only for me, but for everyone. I can honestly say, man, I could not have done this without you. Thank you for everything. The past couple summers of you tripping, I've had the absolute honor of taking out a couple trips with Max Griffin. Last year we took about 4 weeks together, and this year we took about the 6 week. And I can honestly say without a doubt that Max is the most genuine, the most selfless, and the most hilarious person I've ever met. He will, if you're having a bad day, he'll sit you down, have a heart-to-heart with you, he'll talk through the day and make sure that you are doing okay. This summer would have been incredibly difficult without Max by my side, and I could not imagine doing it with anybody else.
All right, thank you, pansies. Back to the real return, where there are no emotions at all.
Oi, mate! Who do you think you are, eh?
The name's
Steve Irwin. Yeah, me
That's
too.
my name.
No, I'm Steve Irwin first.
I'm a crocodile hunter.
Yeah, I've done that too. The crocs, yeah.
Yeah.
Saltwater, freshwater.
I'll wrestle them all.
I've done them both.
All right, boys. This stuff flies on day 2, but on day 42 it gets a bit old, okay? You need to chill. Australian accents
All right,
never come in
guys.
handy.
For real, in my personal life, I have felt the benefits of using an Australian accent. Ask Mark Rochette.
Fair point. All right, so at this portion of the return, we're gonna do a little thing called a roast and toast. We're gonna get Max Darren to come up here, and we are going to say something nice about them, and then we're just gonna roast them. The best part is they don't know what we're gonna say, so they are placing an enormous amount of trust in us to be appropriate. You are going to hear it for the first time, and so are they. I will begin with Max. Ladies and gentlemen, if Max ever comes back from a scout and he says, choose your own adventure, go the other way. Do not follow him. You will swamp, you will die. On the other hand, in all seriousness, Max has done everything he can to take time out of his day, every way possible, to make sure that everybody on this trip is okay and tries to bring the best out of everybody here in the group. And I really, really appreciate
it. So if Max tells you again to choose your own adventure, follow Aaron over here. Except he kind of has a funny looking right toe.
Max is not really good at cooking meat on trail because he's a vegetarian. However, he makes up for it by being a really good all-round chef besides that.
You know what? Aaron might not be the biggest person on this trip, but, you know, he makes the biggest difference in whitewater and on portages. He's the best at them. Good job, Aaron.
Max Griffin over here. I met him on the 4-week, and we had a running joke on the 4-week where we said we can look at Aaron and see how we can turn out as people, or we can look at Max and see how not to turn out. That is not at all true, though. I think of Max as a personal role model of mine, and a lot of my personality traits I draw from him because they're so pure and genuine to him. Never really told him this, but there you go.
Aaron Alston, the only person that can ever give you a disappointed parent face without being your relative. Aaron, I thank you for cleaning up all our cuts with a smile on your face. Thank you very much.
I've known Max for 4 years. He's taught me a lot of important lessons, like treat others how they want to be treated. And also another really important lesson, high risk, high reward.
Aaron here on the 3 week, I always cut myself and I always went for him. But on the 6th week, never happened.
All right. So we have a little surprise for the boys as well. What's a good roast without giving something back? They have absolutely no idea that we're going to do this. So, Aaron, you want to take it away? All right. So, meeting all these boys, it made me really appreciate the moments. Because there were a lot of them when it took us 3 hours to pack out in the morning, every single day. Another thing they really made us appreciate were the sights. So, a sight like a beautiful sunset on Reindeer Lake, or a sight like a beautiful set on the Cochrane River, or the beautiful sights where they just left all of their schwant lying everywhere. I'm talking flannels, I'm talking water bottles, not in a pile. I'm talking everything everywhere. It just really made the sights feel a lot better to us. And so, lastly, to kind of close it off, what we wanted the boys to do is to run forward one at a time and just give you a really brief kind of flash into their favorite memory or something they really enjoyed on the trip.
After our first food drop, we all had dinner sitting on a rock watching the sunset, and that was the moment when I realized we are not just 10 guys on a canoe trip, we are family.
Mine was from this set that we thought looked pretty easy, but it turns out there were a lot of crashy waves towards the bottom in the washout. I was paddling with Phil and Savitz. Phil was in the duff. We had to ferry to get into the set and then eddy in. I don't know how to ferry, so I kind of messed that up a little bit. We ended up going in way too far river right, where all of the crashy waves were. Phil starts praying in French. Savitz is freaking out. I'm saying, we're fine. We end up taking in way too much water, and I was like, we need to stay downstream of the boat, or upstream of the boat. We need to stay upstream of the boat. And so I just yelled, get out of the boat as loud as I could, and rolled out of the side.
My favorite moment was on the sail. We were having a big crossing, and I think it was 10K, something like that. And it was an open lake, straight line, and the boys decided to do a big sail. It was all the first time of them, and we opened up the sail and we just ride that lake all the way down, and I think that was the best moment.
My favorite moment of the trip was getting to know Eddie over here. It was nice getting his trust back after he made us dump while I was dumping.
My favorite moment of the trip was we had this one TL on a bridge. It was a massive set. A lot of funny stuff happened. A lot of honey was consumed. It was just one of those moments that you have to really, really understand. But I thought it was across the board together. One of my favorite moments of the trip was a set where I was in the bow of Max's boat and he had Gib duffing with us. So we're going down the set, looks nice and easy. Max proceeds to shout out to me, "Hey Graham, I'm staring at Gib, I'm not going to look at this set, steer." Yeah, and there ended up to be like 3 to 4, 5, 6 feet crashy waves on the bottom. So great time, and just really remember that one for a while.
So my favorite moment was, actually I was tripper in training, and I told the boys, okay, upcoming should be a small little swift. So I'm in the boat with Savitz in my bow and Joe in my duff. And so this swift ended up being a little bit more crashy than I thought it was. And we had a few crashy waves, got a little bit of water, pretty heavy boat. Grace has kept the dream alive, and we thought Clot's bailing abilities, we would have swapped, but we did.
A little bit of a funny story here. During Paco week, one of the last few days, I walked to the food room, see Max and Aaron grinding it out in the boxes for our food drops, and I looked down and saw a big pile of 24 bottles of honey. And I said, Max, there's like 2 people on our trip that drink honey.
To which I responded, we have a necessity for honey. We need at least one every 2 days, if not more. Why? I don't care. We don't need reasons, we're trippers. So, we decided, in order to consume all this honey, that we would place an odds on the honey every day at TL, 1 out of 20, for Savas to finish the honey. Now, Savas has done this one time, and he lost a second time, and has yet to give us his odds.
Do it. Yeah!
That is plenty. Animals. All right. So the very last thing that we'd like to leave you guys with is a song that we wrote to remind us of our, I think collectively our favorite moments, which were always spent after a long day of paddling around the campfire together. We wrote a song that I think will remind us for years to come of those special moments that we had.
6-week trips on 6-week trips, my mama think I stink. I got burn holes in my long johns, all my homies think it's rank. I miss my late nights by the fire. I miss my late nights by the fire. 6-week trips on 6-week trips, my mama think I stink. I got burn holes in my long johns, all my homies think it's rank. I miss my late nights by the fire. I miss my late nights by the fire.